Hey everybody, welcome back. So you may remember a week or two ago I did a review of the ANCEL AD410 Pro OBD2 and battery tester, and I found it to be a really excellent product. I also want to mention that Project Farm recently did a test of about 8 or 10 different OBD2 testers, and the AD410 was one of their top products for that review. So they liked my review of this enough that they asked me to review another product, and I said, sure, I'm always working on cars. So they sent me their ANCEL BM300 Pro battery monitor, and it looks like a really interesting product. I'm looking forward to getting this on one of my vehicles and testing it, but let's take a look at it. This is designed to be mounted under the hood of your vehicle and connect it to the battery. You do it permanently, I guess, or semi-permanently. Suitable for all 12 volt, 24 volt, 12 volt, 6 volt lead acid batteries and lithium batteries. Supports 24 volt, 12 volt cranking systems test and supports 24 volt and 12 volt charging system tests. Has some instructions, some specifications, some main functions, how to install it, how to get the app on your phone, because you do use the app to monitor it, and some frequently asked questions and solutions. And yeah, not a bad little manual. I'm suspecting it's going to be an extremely simple device to use, but we're going to find out. And this is pretty much all it is. You get this little box, and it has some about 6-8 inches of leads on it, and some big spade connectors that are designed, no doubt, to go under the nut on your battery terminals. And then they suggest that you take some double stick tape and stick it on the side of your battery. Didn't come with any, but I expect most of us have some of that in our toolboxes. So my initial thought was how much I'd like to have this on my wife's Cadillac, because I have more problems with the battery in that than anything else. But it has the battery under the back seat, and it has those awful side terminal battery posts, and I'm not going to fool with that. Besides, it's going to be 111 degrees Fahrenheit out here today. What's that in Celsius? About 44. And I don't want to fight with that thing, so I'm going to put this on my old Jeep CJ7, mainly because it's the easiest battery to get to and has the terminals, which I think will be the easiest to connect it to, but we'll get it connected up to that, and we will give it a test and see how it works. I really like the idea of being able to sit inside the vehicle and run the tests while this just stays outside. Anyway, let's get it hooked up. Let's see how it works. Okay, I have the ANCEL BM300 Pro connected. I've just got the spade terminals under a couple of these Allen heads. That makes it very easy to connect on this one. I cannot find my double stick tape, so I'm just going to leave it sitting right there. Let's get the app on my phone. So it had a barcode to scan, but I also know it's just ANCEL BM300 Pro. So I'm going to go to the Play Store, and I have it pulled up there, ANCEL BM300 Pro. You can scan the barcode, or you can just search for that and install. Installs pretty quickly. And we're installed. Let's open it. Welcome to ANCEL BM300 Pro. I agree. Location permission required. Okay. When using the app is good for me. You know what? I think this thing, you can track it, the location of the, like, some kind of location tracker. I'm going to allow only when using the app. If there's one thing I don't need, it's another thing to track me. So I'm going to go back, and now it wants Bluetooth permissions. I'm going to say authorize, allow. Do you want to send notifications? I'm going to say allow. We're going to add device. Serial number they're showing us on the front, and connect it properly, which I did, so got it. Please input the serial number, and you can type the serial number in if you want, or I think you can just hit nearby equipment, and I think it should find it. See if it does. Oh, there it is. Okay, nearby equipment. Does that match the serial number? It does, so I'm going to tap it. And we're 12 volts. We're in a car. Next. Lead acid battery, that's what I have. So next. Device name, I'm not going to give it a name. Fuel price, way too much. Thanks, Joe. Is that valid fuel price? Fuel consumption, I don't know. I'm just going to ignore that for now, and I'm going to leave the name and the serial number. And there we go. There's my daily power notification popped up. Battery is okay. It's at 99% charge. Voltage is 1301. Temperature is 46°C. Yeah, it's a damned hot day out today. So we have a cranking test and a charging test. You know what? Let's go sit inside the vehicle to do that. Okay, we are sitting inside and the phone is on the holder. Let's see what it wants. Let's start with the cranking test. Now, the vehicle, I have warmed it up, so because I knew it was going to sit up on high idle. Even on a 100 and some odd degree day, it still sits up on high idle. It's a timer more than anything else, I think. So we're going to crank. It's going to start right away. Let's make sure we're in neutral because I don't want to drive through my house. Let's let the fuel pump go. And here we go. Okay, cranking time 5.7 milliseconds. Cranking voltage 9.89. Normal voltage. Yay. Okay, I don't have any complaints about that at all. So it shows me the last time it was tested, the cranking time and the voltage, and it gives me a nice little graph. So let's go back. Okay, let's do the charging test. Charging test. So we're going to do idle charging voltage, high speed charging voltage, and diode ripple voltage. Start testing. Idle test. The vehicle keeps idling. Turn on all electrical equipment. Well, this is an old Jeep, so I got headlights. Headlights are on. I got fan, heater fan, and then I'm not going to bother running the wipers. And I have the fan for the AC. The AC does not run because it's not charged, but there's two fans and the headlights on. So, test. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, high speed test. Turn off all electrical equipment. Okay. Headlights off, fans are off. All right. Please keep engine at 2,500 to 3,000 RPM. Test. Diode ripple test. The vehicle keeps idling. Turn off all electrical equipment and click test until the end of the test. Okay. Test. And another countdown. All right, there we go. Idle charging voltage 4.62 within standard range. High speed charging voltage 15 volts, a little on the high side. Not too worried about that really, to be honest with you. If it was 15 and a half, I would, but at 15, nah, not really. And 3 millivolts for diode ripple voltage, which means my diodes are good. Well, I mean, that's pretty much it. Let's turn the engine off so we can hear things again. Let's look at some of this other stuff. Plus, what's the plus do? Oh, it lets me add another device. I don't have another device. What if I tap on temperature and voltage? So I have my bar graph for voltage. I have cranking and charging test, and then the rest is just information. And then down here I have find car, which I guess it can locate the vehicle based on if I have it linked to my GPS. Like I say, I really don't need one more thing tracking me. I have some history. Oh, you can see it'll even show you, it looks like how far you traveled, how much your acceleration, your brake, mileage, the cost. That's pretty interesting. A lot of people in business might find that really valuable, especially if you're charging for your driving time. So that might be really valuable to a lot of people. Personal information, business information, you can all put in. Devices shows me the device it's connected to. That's really nice because you can probably have it, if you've got 3 or 4 vehicles, you can have one in each vehicle and use the app to do all 3. So that's pretty nice. And settings, we can turn daily power notification on and off. Every 9 hours, abnormal cranking can tell us every 9 hours. Power alarm, not sure what the power alarm is. It tells us when the battery is at certain levels, I see. And the GPS tracking service, we can export the data, we can change the unit and currency, we can change the language, we can do a firmware update, and we can do about. Well, that's pretty impressive. For such a tiny little inexpensive device, that is pretty impressive, and it puts an icon on my phone. Let's get out of settings and go back to battery. That's pretty nice, really. That gives you an awful lot of information for something that just mounts under your hood and stays there. For an old vehicle like this, or even better for my wife's Cadillac, which is always running its battery down, that would keep me apprised of when I need to get it back on the charger. So anyway, I want to thank ANCEL for sending this out. I'm going to find this really useful. I might wind up buying a couple more of them for my other vehicles. And thanks to you guys for watching my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. And of course, there will be affiliate links below. Bye for now.